When two devices talk on the same network, how do they actually find each other? We usually think about IP addresses. But inside a local network, devices won't talk with IPs directly. They use something more fundamental, the MAC address. What is a MAC address? MAC address stands for Media Access Control Address. It's like a permanent, unique ID given to every network devices. Your phone, your laptop, your router, even your smart TV. Think of it like a digital fingerprint. No two devices should have the same MAC address. When an IP can change, for example, when you reconnect to Wi-Fi, the MAC address is hard-coded into the network card of the device. How devices use MAC addresses. Now, here's the problem. When one device talk to another on the same network, it knows the IP address. But it needs the MAC address to actually deliver the message. That's where ARP comes in. ARP stands for Address Resolution Protocol. Its job is simple. Translate IP addresses into MAC addresses. How ARP works. Imagine you are in an office and you want to call a colleague, but you only know their name, not their desk location. So you shout, "Where is John? Where is his desk?" That's an ARP request. Now John replies, "I am here at desk number 5. That's an ARP reply. In networking terms, your computer shouts, "Who has this IP?" The right device responds, "That's me. My MAC address is this." And from then on, your computer knows exactly which device to talk to. Why hackers love ARP spoofing? Now, here's where it gets interesting for cybersecurity. ARP was designed in very trusting way. If a device say, "I am this IP and here is my MAC address," every other device just believe it. Hackers can abuse this with something called as ARP spoofing or ARP poisoning. They trick the devices into thinking the hacker's machine is the real destination. For example, they can pretend to be the router. Now, all your traffic flows through the system and they can sniff, modify, or redirect it. That's why ARP spoofing is such a common attack in local networks. Conclusion. So, here's the key takeaway. A MAC address is the unique ID of your network's network card. ARP is the translator that maps IP addresses to MAC addresses. And ARP trusts too easily, attackers can exploit it with spoofing. If you want to understand how devices really talk and how attackers sneak into that conversation, MAC and ARP are the foundation.